Hello students, welcome again. Students, in one of my previous video lectures, I have discussed different types of tragedy. Today, we want to understand differences between the Greek tragedy or the Aristotle's concept of tragedy and the Shakespearean tragedy. You see, Shakespeare, who is considered as the greatest master of writing tragedies in English literature, has actually based his all tragedies on Greek concept of tragedies. Okay, Aristotle wrote the Poetics, and there he has explained what a good tragedy is, and William Shakespeare has mostly followed this Greek concept or Aristotelian concept of tragedy, but then still there are some differences between Aristotle and Shakespeare. Okay, what differences do you see? See, in case of Greek tragedy, in case of Aristotelian tragedy, we find one single plot, one storyline, one main storyline is going on in Greek tragedy. But if you read a Shakespearean tragedy, more than one stories are at the same time in parallel going in one single tragedy. So that is the main difference between Greek and Shakespearean tragedy. Regarding the use of chorus also we find the differences. Why? Because in Aristotle's or the ancient times in Greek tragedies, okay, we find a band of chorus, a group of singers and dancers played a very important role in Greek tragedy, in the ancient tragedies. But in Shakespearean comedy, in Shakespearean tragedies, there is no chorus, means the chorus is missing here. In Aristotle's times, the tragedy was a pure tragedy. Okay, there was no comic scene presented in the ancient times, in Greek times. But if you read 16th century Shakespearean tragedies, you find here and there some comic scenes also are presented by Shakespeare. Moreover, the other major difference between Aristotelian tragedy and Shakespearean tragedy is that Aristotle believed in strict adherence to the three classical unities which are known as dramatic unities: unity of time, place and action. Okay, so the ancient tragedies, there is perfect unity of time, place and action, but in Shakespearean 16th century tragedies, most of the times Shakespeare has violated the unity of time and place. Means Shakespeare has presented too many places, which creates sometimes confusion in the mind of the audience. Okay, another important difference which is very important is the character. In Shakespearean tragedy, the character is more important. All Shakespearean tragedies are character dominant. Okay, character oriented plays. In Aristotle's times, ancient Greek literature, when you read those tragedies, destiny is character. Here destiny plays an important role to bring about the downfall of the tragic hero. In Shakespeare's comedy, the character himself becomes responsible for his downfall, for tragedy in his life. Okay, so because of his hamartia, the tragedy is brought about. In Aristotle's times, hamartia was there, but still the element of destiny plays an important role. At the end, let me give you some important examples of Greek Aristotelian tragedies and some Shakespearean tragedies. Shakespearean tragedies, Hamlet, Macbeth, King Lear, Othello. These are the four most important Shakespearean tragedies written during the 16th century. But if you want some more examples of Greek tragedy which are written in Aristotelian concept, okay, then these are the three great great writers Aeschylus, Sophocles and Euripides, and as you can see on the screen, these are some most famous, most popular Greek tragedies of the ancient times. So I hope this video is helpful to you. Please do share this with among your all classmates and friends. Thank you for watching. Thank you.